So if you're going westbound along the Washington Boulevard, close to the Duhaney Park, which would be on your right hand, and Corville on your left hand, look at that. That's what you're going to see.
That is a pothole.
No, that is not a pothole.
No, that is a
crater.
pool. A crater.
That is a crater.
A ditch, a wall, a big wall.
Yeah, apparently there's some underground piping there that's a sewer main which runs right beneath the road. But what they've done is they've opened the bus lane to regular traffic. So they're saying don't go on that side. That's on the right hand side. Yeah, it's on the right hand side. So if you're going if you're going to Mandela, it would be on your right. So they're trying to fix it. So hopefully it will be fixed pretty soon. I hope that really didn't happen. I feel it did.
My gosh.
Yeah, I feel it did.
Oh my goodness. So there is an Instagram page called bestpotholes_JA.
Yeah, well, that's supposed to win easy.
No, I'm following that.
No, that's supposed to win
That
easy.
one definitely. Oh my
That is
goodness.
a crater. So y'all be careful. But again, the bus lane is open, so you could use that without fear of being prosecuted for being in the bus lane, and I suspect it will stay open until they fix it. So let's hope that is done rather quickly.
Neville, what is it about these potholes? I mean, is it every time it rains that there's a new pothole? Because my car keeps having to go to the mechanic because of these potholes.
Well, I've been saying it. I think if we spend a little bit more money fixing the potholes, it would last a little longer. I don't suspect that they could do the same thing they do on the highways, because you don't get that on the highways.
Yeah.
But Burrow was telling me that they put like 12 layers on the highway as opposed to maybe 3 or 4. I'm not certain. So,
Okay.
but I think it's penny wise, pound foolish. I think maybe we spend a little bit more. There's a road that I traverse regularly, and I'm serious. Every 3 weeks, the hole comes back.
Yeah,
So
of
they
course.
fix it. It
And
rains. And it comes same spot,
So-
and it comes back like, I'm not teasing, like every 3, look at that. Like every 3 weeks.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
gosh.
Ridiculous. I don't know why the man put him good food there. But it's not good for the cars. Plus when you hit that and it splash up, you splash up everybody. So it's not good for pedestrians.
Anyway.
You just have to be careful.
Well, the roads aren't good for pedestrians, full stop.
Yeah.
We can barely find
Look at that, look at
sidewalks.
that, look at that.
And then it's full of water when it rains, and everybody gets splashed up and upset. Boy, but I need to follow this best potholes.
But
JA.
I wonder who would be responsible for that.
Local government.
But again, if you do anything, it probably take you forever to get anything done. So
Depends. It's called
All right.
it's called protest and advocacy in the right way.
Yep.
Yeah. Organize yourselves. If 1,200 people in a community come out, talk to your councillors, talk to your mayors, tell them what you need, and knock at their door every single day, there may be change. But you got to get up and do something.
Yep.
Continuing in the hot topics this morning, it's been all over the news. His Excellency Robert Mugabe has resigned after the military coup. It was, right? Impeachment was in order. Everything was about to happen, and he resigned. We've been telling you the story.
37 years.
37 years.
here's a question to you, though.
Autocratic leader.
Yep. And some people have a problem with that, and some people have a problem with the way he led. But his vice president, who was part of all the things that he did for the 37 years, will take over.
Right. But remember, the same vice president.
He fired him because he wanted his wife to take over. But I'm just saying that whatever the problems in Zimbabwe, the complaints about the problems, would have been led not only by Mr. Mugabe, but by his vice president, Mr. Mnangagwa.
Mnangagwa. We'll
So
see.
why do we think that things will be different
Well,
if
let's
his
see.
vice president takes over?
Let us see.
Yep.
Let's just say Mugabe had what is sad for me. Mugabe had some interesting ideas,
Yep.
and he had some good ideas along the way. It's just that the application of it was not really successful for his people and the history and the setup of Zimbabwe. But an interesting story to tell. We'll see where his wife, is it Grace?
Yep.
We'll see what happens with his wife.
Apparently, he took a little while to step down because he wanted guarantees that he'd be safe, his family would be safe. And apparently, he wanted to stay in his fancy house also. What's great about this is that we're not hearing that anyone is being killed in the street. or
Yes,
anything
it was
like
very
that. It's
peaceful.
Very peaceful.
Very peaceful.
And even though they say it's not a coup, it had to be a coup because they removed him the army removed him, but then the army sat with him and says, all right, we don't want you to continue. What do you want? And he says, well, I want this and I want that and I want. So hopefully things will be different for the people of Zimbabwe, the former Rhodesia.
Yeah, and it's had such a terrible history that I really hope Zimbabweans can really grow economically.
That's what I'm saying. I hope it works for the people of Zimbabwe.
Yeah, man, it's time.
Yeah,
Zimmies!
Bob Marley did a song about that.
Yeah.
Boy. The sexual misconduct allegations of hitting so many people in the States. Charlie Rose is fired from CBS because of the same stuff. They say he was terminated effective immediately because apparently some folks who he worked with
Some women?
are now saying that they were,
Well,
I don't know if I want to just say abused. I'm not certain abused is the word, or there was sexual misconduct.
his interns,
yeah.
female interns, multiple women shared their personal stories with the Washington Post and Business Insider about it.
He said, in my 45 years in journalism, I've prided myself on being an advocate for the careers of the women with whom I've worked. Nevertheless, in the past few days, claims have been made about my behavior towards some former female colleagues. It is essential that these women know I hear them and that I deeply apologize for my inappropriate behavior. I'm greatly embarrassed. I've behaved insensitively at times, and I accept responsibility for that. Though I do not believe that all of these allegations are accurate, I always felt that I was pursuing shared feelings, even though I now realize I was mistaken. He went on to say, I've learned a great deal as a result of these events, and I hope others will too. All of us, including me, are coming to a newer and deeper recognition of the pain caused by conduct in the past, and have come to a profound new respect for women and their lives. So he's out. There's another gentleman called Moore who is running for the Senate or something, that a Republican, that they're saying he shouldn't be there either. So lots of stuff happening. All right, time for birthdays. I want to say happy birthday to national player, former St. George's College player, now in the final of the MLS, the Major League Soccer Tournament in the United States. O'Neal Fisher plays for Seattle Sounders, and they're playing against Houston. They won 2-0 last night, so one more leg to go. So O'Neal, I hope you have an absolutely brilliant day today. I know you had fun last night, so it was a great birthday gift for you. It's coming from your mom, Francine, and your brother, Dejan, your sister, Dejane, from me, of course, the coach. And I certainly hope that you win the competition. And also, happy birthday to York McIntosh, a.k.a. DJ Wizard. Ooh. So DJ Wizard, have a great day today. Greetings coming from your wife, Margaret, and from all of us here. So Mr. McIntosh, have a brilliant day today. I suspect you're old enough to have some wine and stuff. So, yeah, deal with that later on. Not kind of too early for it. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not early for you, but it's a bit early for us here. So have a great day, sir, and many happy returns.
You can have champagne in the morning with a little bit of orange juice. Call a mimosa if you're over 18. All right, we have a happy birthday to Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, coming from the Lennon High School family. Superintendent Lindsay, we know you don't have an easy job, but good morning and happy birthday to you. I met a lady yesterday called Chin from Stadio. You know Chin?
Yeah.
Chin Sefihelio.
Yeah, man.
And it's Chin somebody's birthday.
Jamaica College mom.
Right, okay. Yeah, but she has a birthday. I can't remember. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, man.
She was supposed to message me.
She's at all the games. She's at champs. She's at everything.
Yeah, you know Chin.
Nice person.
Yeah, she's nice lovely. Person. And she said to hail you, but I think it's her dad's birthday. Something like that.
Them call her Chin, so I don't want to say happy birthday, Mr. Chin.
I know, because it may not go so.
No, I'm certain it's not.
You know, people are already.
I can't remember her name. Sorry, Chin, but if it's your dad,
happy birthday
Chin's
to your dad.
Happy birthday. Sir. And have a
Wait,
lot. I won't tell you what Colson said about early morning and drinking wine.
Oh, okay.
You won't? I won't tell you.
Okay, don't tell me.
Do some foolish.
Can you tell me off air?
I will. What Colson does talk rubbish out of it?
I have a birthday as well. Joshua is 14 today. He watches Smile Jamaica every morning.
Joshua, do I last name?
Well, Josh, no. You know my Instagram people? It's my Instagram friends, Pickney, or friend. Maybe it's Johnson, I don't know. Danielle Johnson sent that message to me. Pickney. Happy birthday, Joshua! We love you! We should be singing happy birthday with the School for the Blind and Visually Impaired to all the children right now. Happy birthday to ya. Watch him, watch him, watch him! Watch him, watch him! Turn it on them!
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday, folks.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Yeah, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, to ya. Yeah, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. You know the way true is love and unity to all of God's children. Should be a great event, and the whole day should be spent in full remembrance of those who lived and died for the oneness of all people. So let us all begin.